Yes, it's Mia here. Hi, Shye Sofronio from Hollywood Junkin. I just got to say, great performance tonight. I'll start off with you, Shye. You potentially, Snoop Dogg kind of hinted at a record deal for you. How did that feel by him making that comment?
He has done it multiple times, and me and my sister have always been like, did he mean that? And even a few times, his manager came up to me afterwards. And she's like, he's not joking. He's not joking, because I like that is just so surreal. Like this dude that I've only seen on like TV commercials and his music and his rapping before, like is like, oh yeah, I might give you a record deal. Like that's not something that happens. So um I don't even know, like even the thought of the possibility of being on death row or even just working with Snoop is beyond exciting and beyond like I don't know, it makes me so emotional to see that like this has gotten me so far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very full circle moment. Well, congratulations. And Sofronio, your performance was breathtaking as usual. Snoop Dogg also bowed down to you. How did that feel during your performance to see such an icon just really, really paying homage to you?
Snoop Dogg is even if Snoop Dogg is not our coach, he's always been like that to everyone, especially for the top five. We had really the moment we had moments that we get to talk to him personally and up close, and he's very sincere too with his plans of doing albums together, tours together, and seeing him on the finale day. It's also a relief for us because it's a testament of us giving the best that we can, even if people would not believe that it's our best. But the coaches, really understood everything under and over the process of which we are doing, because it's not really easy to be on this position. And yeah, and Snoop Dogg is just wonderful.
So, both of you, I have kind of a fun question to ask. What has been the most surprising fan experience you both have experienced in Los Angeles? Like, has anybody stopped you on the street? Have you been recognized getting coffee? And if so, how does that feel?
Who do you want to
Yeah, it's so nice to just have this recognition from people that you never ever would imagine to be recognizing you. I had this exciting moment when I did my haircut downtown, and he really recognized me and was like, "Is that you from The Voice?" And I was literally shocked, like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's me." And he was like, "Yeah, dude, we're watching you." And it's so surprising, especially I'm a Filipino, and we are the biggest fans for everyone. And now that I see someone now I see someone recognizing me and turn to be a fan, it's we call it kilig in the Philippines. It's how do you say it? I don't know what's the term. It's kilig, like it's a sweet and yeah.
Thank you so much. I know things are under wraps right now, but can you give us a little sneak peek of a song you might be singing or kind of tease us a little bit and let us
They were put on social media tonight. So Snoop Dogg and I are doing Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding, a classic. Everyone's like, what would y'all do together? Well, listen, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. I grew up singing soul music, The Temptations, Al Green. I mean, this is something just like so that feels like home to me, you know? And for him, this is one of his favorite songs. And so I just think it's so perfect. It captures our vibes, our connection, our artistry, and he's an amazing singer. So I'm so excited for everybody to kind of realize that, because if you've been thinking that he can just rap or do this, like just wait. I mean, he has a gorgeous like low, rich voice, and we're just sitting there witnessing the beauty of the world together, and it's an awesome moment.
what's been your biggest advantage of having multiple coaches on The Voice?
You know, I honestly think it was me realizing how similar people can be.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, Michael Bublé and Snoop Dogg are like the same guy. They are huge they have huge hearts and they wear them on their sleeves. And they both know music like the back of their hand. They know every genre. And you would think, oh, Snoop Dogg's a rapper, Michael Bublé is a crooner. What would they have in common? Then I realized me and Snoop have so much more in common than you would think. And on a personal level, we've both gone through very similar things, a lot of loss, and we're very eager to use that as fuel to reinvent our future.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very proud of you as a viewer, as a fan. I know your family is very proud of you. And is there anything else you would like to add just for the viewers back home, or just maybe, like I said, a young kid who's watching TV tonight and thinks that could be me one day?
To never give up. And if you have something inside of you, it doesn't matter how many no's that you get. If there is a flame and there's a curiosity, let it grow, and you will never, I mean, listen to your gut. You might need to move this place, and you might need to try out this genre. You might need to meet this person. Just listen to your gut and say yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Danny, hi, it's Mia
Hello.
here with the Hollywood Junket. I just want to say congratulations on a
Thank you.
phenomenal performance. I want to get right into the question. What is the toughest part, do you think, about pursuing music in America versus when you were in the United Kingdom? And do you have any advice for maybe any others looking to do the same?
Yeah, I think my experience here in the US has been far better than in the United Kingdom. You know, in England, wasn't much of a market. I didn't feel for the music that I was making or playing. And here, you know, they've received me with open arms. You know, the Dallas music scene has been amazing. You know, I'm always booked. I get to play, you know, many shows. And getting on a show like this here, which I never tried to do that in the UK, but I don't think I would have even gotten on The Voice in the UK. I mean, it's just I feel they have a very different ear, if that makes sense. And I feel the US has definitely embraced what I do. And all my influences were for the most part, American anyway. So, you know, a lot of blues and soul. So, yeah, it's been great. I'd say, you know, advice to somebody is you just got to do it. You know, you never feel ready. You just got to do it and not care what anyone thinks, and you'll find an audience.
And Danny, I know you said that music has helped heal you. It's led you to your wife. You have such a beautiful, strong vocal range. I want to know, how did you come up with the arrangement for Back to Black?
Yeah, I think it was, you know, just a lot of my influences, classical influences that I kind of brought into it. And we wanted to do something slower,
Mhm.
a little bit, something different, show a different side. And the intro I came up with, and the band director loved it. So we put it together and, you know, we got the strings in. So we wanted to show a different side. And, you know, how would that song sound, you know, today in a different way? How would I perform that song if it was me? I tried to embody Amy Winehouse, but as a guy with a guitar, and hopefully it came across.
So, Danny, you and Reba are an unexpected pairing, but are there any other artists that you might want to collaborate with in the future as well?
These coaches or in general?
In general. Mhm.
Oh, all of them. You know, I'm open-minded to all genres of music because, you know, we all speak a similar language. You know, it's like, you know, Snoop, a lot of people associated him with hip hop and rap, but he understands all genres of music. He can sing, he can rap, he can produce. And he's just one example. You know, I know that working with these coaches, they are not just confined to the genre that they're in. They're musicians and they're creative, and they understand all genres. So I'm always open-minded. You know, I'd love to work with anybody, and you know, working with someone who's different from you, I feel you can really learn a lot from them.
Absolutely. Okay, what can we expect from a first album from you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be soulful, country soulful blues. You know, it's going to be Chris Stapleton kind of vibes of more guitar. Chris Stapleton meets Stevie Ray Vaughan, kind of, you know, like a modern Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of thing. You know, so yeah, I think if people stick around, I'm excited to share it to them.
Perfect. Well, Danny, you have such a bright spirit, and I'm so glad that you're healed, and you were phenomenal
Thank
on
you.
stage. So thank you so
Appreciate it
much.
so much. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Thank you.